How about it, race fans? Richard Allen of motorsportsreport.net here in the Tazewell Speedway pit area with tonight's Louisville Quorum feature winner, Dale McDowell. Dale, last night it was Brandon Overton slipping by you on the last lap, but you left no doubt here tonight.
Well, we had a good car. Last night, Brandon was just better. It's hard to lead, but I couldn't get through. I watched it, and I just couldn't get through lap traffic like he could, or pass like he could last night. And so he was just more maneuverable. And so tonight, Shane made some changes on the car, and it was actually better tonight. So it's just a game of quarter inches, it seems like, but it's just a game of inches when you're making adjustments on these cars. And so it's just it's tough to get them balanced and get them to where you can move. And even tonight in lap traffic, it was tough because you just didn't know where to go when you're leading. But was blessed, Easter weekend, and it's such a special weekend, and so I'm blessed beyond winning this race, but good to win on Easter weekend.
One of the things I want to talk to you about was that lap traffic. It's so hard to pass here, whether you're passing another car for the lead or you're passing the 20th place car when you're running him down. Are you able to time that as you're coming up so that you're catching them where you want to catch them, or do you have to be careful about doing that?
Well, everything happens so fast. So, if you can get a run down the straightaway and turn under them, you got to anticipate them turning back left sometimes to go to the bottom, or especially if they're in a group, and so you try to get your door where you'll get in there left front or whatever. And that's what I did a couple of times tonight, just because you can't wait here. I mean, now Shane was giving me signals, and so I wouldn't use up much sheet metal if I had a little bit of room. But when the sticks close up, then you got to start making something happen. So the biggest thing is just trying to overrun the corner, and turn under them and not get them with your right front. That's where it gets you in trouble, is when you get your right front into them.
Do you feel like it played to your advantage that we had that really long run without a caution, or would you have rather had cautions?
Well, I think obviously we had some room, so it ended up working in our advantage. But a lot of times late in the race, you don't want to be in that lap traffic. Like last night, I got the dirty air, and it even happened tonight. When you start catching those lap cars, the race fans don't understand, our cars just lose grip. And so that's why we're not overdriving it. It just loses air and loses downforce. So when it does that, you're just chasing. You just turn the wheel to the right, and you're just in a float. And so you don't want to be in that traffic when somebody's right on your tail. But like when I had a little bit of room there, and Shane told me I had a little bit of room, then I could kind of pick and choose and gap and do stuff. But lap traffic makes it exciting. These racetracks I like lap traffic. I've got beaten in it a couple of times, and I've won races in it, several times. But I like it because it's technical and it puts on a show for the fans, and so it's just part of it. I like it.
Last thing, man, you're just going to keep winning these things.
Man, I am so blessed, Rich. I'll be 58 in May, and so I looked up on the board there tonight, and Scott got a top 5, and that's pretty neat for us old guys. And I was kidding Overton last night about picking on the old guys, but these young guys, they're working hard, driving good, a lot of good talent in our sport, and we've had to change. We've had to change our technique and the way we drive and what we do, and because these guys keep you on your toes and are better in a lot of places. That's why I said this place is demanding. So I love it, but you wouldn't think it would be, a young guy's place, because it is or an old guy's place, I should say, because it is demanding. But I don't know. We're going to get through this year, and it was good to get a first win in 2024, and almost last night, and get one tonight, and then we'll see what the end of the year brings us. If things get put together, we'll see what happens, for next year. But we're going to have fun this year. This is my 43rd year. I'm starting my 43rd year. So it's I'm just going to take each race as it is, and see what happens late in the year, and if it all ends, which I think we'll still race here and there. So I don't think it's going to be a retirement type deal, but definitely it could change on what we're going, where we're going and how much we're racing, and if that happens, we'll just go and do the best we can and have fun.
That's tonight's Spring Nationals winner, Dale McDowell. I have